We're recording a four-player game, and this game started off with a lot of players uh, exchange their queens. So I'm the only person a with anything more than just a queen. I have two queens at the moment. I've promoted to a queen already, and I still have my original queen. So we'll see how this game pans out. It's going to be a very interesting game um, because we have Uh, as I said previously, I'm the only one with a queen on the board. I think we can just take this pawn. This pawn should just be free. I have to keep an eye out for this pawn right here, as his bishop can capture if he moves this pawn forward. So the way that four-player chess works is every player wants to win as much material as possible from all the other players without losing their own material. So I don't want to lose my material. I don't want, uh, but if I can capture a free pawn, a free something, you don't win by just checkmating. You win by having the most amount of points. So you can get checkmated and still win the game. You just have to have more points than any other opponent. At the moment, this player has the most captures with 18 points. Red has 14. Yellow has 6, and I have the least with only one pawn captured. In four-player chess, though, you don't want to trade too many pieces because you want to be able to fight out till until there are until your opponent gives up all of their pieces, and then that's when you can start either checkmating. I think checkmating is uh is a bonus, maybe 20 points. Okay, at the moment we have a little bit of trouble here. So our bishop is under attack, and this knight is under attack twice. So I think I can defend both by going bishop here. The thing that sucks though is this person can capture my bishop, and after taking my bishop, this person can capture right here, and I'm probably just that lost. But it does require for them to trade pieces, which is not a good strategy. You never know though, as players may or may not do so. It's really out of your control, unfortunately. Okay, he decides not to capture, which is best for us. In this position, I think I can just capture the bishop if he doesn't. If I'm allowed, I don't know if I should take. I think I'll take this way. I think this is checkmate, but again, I don't want to lose my queen. Uh, I think I should do it though. That's checkmate. So once red takes my queen, I'm gonna take his bishop, and I'll trade down even more pieces. And I have more material than green has or red has. So I should be winning this game. In this position, he decides to attack his bishop. Here he has no option but to take here. We'll go here and we'll win this knight right here. We're forking uh, the king and the knight, and it's more forcing because it's a check. So here we'll take here. Again, we're checking the red king. He's okay. The funny thing is that I can castle in this position. That's kind of funny. I won't do it though. I don't think it's good in this position. Here I think I'll just go here. He might play here and trade off a pair of rooks, which I don't like because I want to keep as much material as I can. Um, but I will do it since I have a more powerful piece, which is the queen. This queen is only worth 1 point. A regular queen is worth 9 points. This one is only worth 1 point as it is a promoted pawn. So uh, the value changes uh, of the pieces. We'll go here. We'll check the king. We'll see how he responds. I hope he doesn't do this. If he does do that, I might have to move my queen, and maybe I'll capture over here. Let's see if he allows us to capture this pawn. And bishops are worth much more than knights, because knights are short range pieces. They can't travel far. They're really only for defensive purposes or for trading purposes. Okay, once again our move. We'll go here. In this position, we're threatening this pawn right here, and we're threatening this pawn. So these two pawns are under attack right now. I don't know how he can defend it. Okay, this is going to be check. So he has to move his king. We'll see how he decides to defend. Okay, he moves his king up. We'll go... I don't want my queen to get trapped. I don't think it's getting trapped, though. I think we'll go here. Green can just capture right here if they'd like. Okay, he decides not to, which is good with us. Again, we don't want to trade. We'll check him again. So checks are powerful because it forces them to react, and we want them to have to react. We'll go here. Again, we're not defending this pawn, but it's fine for now. We want to maybe castle kingside, and we want our king to be safe. So at the moment we're up in terms of points because we checkmated the yellow king. So a checkmate is automatically 25 points. So checkmating all three opponents would be 75 points by default. And that's a good way to win is checkmating. So green unfortunately seems like they're pushing all their pawns, and that's very, very dangerous. We'll start to do the same here. If he goes here, we'll just trade and we'll move our king up, and our rook is defended by our bishop. Okay, is there anything we can do to stop green? Okay, we'll attack. We'll go here. We're attacking this rook. Let's see if he sees it. So it's very tricky because its rook is no longer defended by his other rook. His rook is being blocked by this pawn. Okay, we do lose that pawn. Here we'll go here. We have to be careful though, because if he goes here, then he attacks our pawn. Let's see. I think we'll go here. If he takes here twice, we're not really okay with that. But these two rooks are worth 5 points each, and this queen is only worth 1. So I'm not too upset about it. And if allowed, we'll try to promote another queen. Unfortunately, green has a lot of pawns. We'll go... I think you can just take that knight, but I think I'll take here first. Okay, the knight is hanging, so I have to be aware of that. Maybe I'll castle next. Castling should be fine. We'll see if green wants to take this pawn, which is, again, free. After which we'll take this knight, if allowed. Only if allowed. Okay. Green attacks our rook. Here, do we just take this knight? I think we'll just take the knight. Taking the knight should be just fine, I believe. If green takes right here, we'll just start to push this pawn right here. That's the promotion square. If here, okay, he doesn't do that. We'll push the pawn. And if captures at any point, we'll go knight here, and we'll defend our bishop with our knight. Okay. Green wants to do the same thing, promote his pawns, but we'll try to disallow it. Red is also really close to promoting. Is there any way that I can check the king? I'll go here. My queen was under attack just now as the pawn was pushed. So we're attacking this bishop. We'll see if he decides to move it. If he moves it, we'll check, and we'll see what we do from there on out. Promoting would probably be best for red. After which I'll have to sacrifice for a promoted queen, which is not good. We want to get a check in here if we can. A double check, if I'm not mistaken, also gives you some points. So I'll consider it. Okay. Here, I think I just take here. I think I'm forced. Taking there should be fine. I might be getting checkmated, yes. That's crazy. Okay. We'll go here for now. Okay, we'll force the king to react to the check. Checks are very powerful in this game as they have to react. Let's see how this game ends up being played. This game is very, very, very complicated. There's so many different variations. You can't even calculate a couple moves in because there's just so many different possibilities. Let's see how red decides to respond. And at the moment, I'm the person with the most points. We'll go here, so red can win this right here. And that's going to be good for us because that means they're trading pieces. All right, we'll bother red with a check. We're threatening this knight as well, but it's his move, so he doesn't have to worry about it being captured at the moment. And then maybe we'll go queen here and attack both of those pawns. I don't think he can defend both. This pawn is being really bothersome since we can't promote at the moment because the pawn would just capture. All right, we'll see how green responds and how red responds, and then we'll see how we'll be able to proceed. It's funny. He said, "Why me?" He got checkmated like in move a long time ago. In this position, okay. So we'll take this. That's check, and he's forced to move his king. We'll see how red responds. And the funny thing is, we don't even have to take this pawn at the moment. We will now, though. We will take now because red is stopping him from promoting. If he promotes, that's fine with us because that means they're trading, and then we'll maybe win a piece at the very end. Okay. Don't mind if you take that pawn, and I don't mind if he takes our queen. If he takes the queen, then we get a queen for a rook or something like that. But this is a promoted queen. That's important to note. So green takes advantage of the fact that I have to react to taking, but that's all, again, fine with us. The only thing I'm scared of is this player has a lot of pawns, and we only have one pawn left. But we still have a queen and a rook to fight with. This person has three pawns. It's not enough, I don't think. But it's going to be really tough to try to stop all these pawns. Okay, so unfortunately, it looks like red might be winning this game. Hopefully this player goes here and attacks our queen. And by default would be defending. If this player goes here, we'll gladly take here, and we have more little more material. Unfortunately, once again, very few, basically no pawns to work with. I think we'll have to start to push. Okay. We really need to promote as quickly as possible. Okay. So green promotes on this rank and red promotes on this rank. So we'll go here and we're attacking both of those pawns, and we're also attacking the bishop. So if this player pushes, we'll probably just go here, stop his pawn from promoting at the moment, and then we'll go here and win the bishop if he lets us. Fortunately, this player has more pawns to deal with, more pawns to work with. We'll go here. We'll win this pawn. We'll stop the pawn from promoting immediately. Okay. We'll go. Let's see. We'll go there. He shouldn't have captured. That's a bad decision. Uh, if I go here, red wins. Fortunately, I don't think I can win this game. I just have to beat. I just have to beat green at the moment. If I beat green, then we have the ability to the ability to win some rating points. So we won't get as many as we would have gotten in first place, but we will get some rating points at least. So we'll go here, we'll attack this pawn. Hopefully he'll let us take. Uh, we'll check, just so red can win this pawn. Take the pawn. Definitely take the pawn. Okay, we'll go here. And we're gonna get checkmated on the next move. Or, no, I don't know about the next move, but it should be soon. Green promotes here. We'll take that. Green will push. Okay, very good. Take the free pawn. We'll go here. Well, we'll basically hide our king at the moment. Um, so in reality, we can just resign at the moment. Can I resign? Let's see if I was able to resign. Let's see if that was the correct move. Okay. So we went up 23 points in rating. We were second place. So I think that's going to be the end of it. Hopefully this was somewhat enjoyable. This is a highly complicated game once again, and maybe we'll do a couple more if we're able to.